Paula. I'm going to do my recipe today for holiday broccoli casserole. In our house, it's not Thanksgiving unless you have broccoli casserole. Some people love the green bean casserole. I don't like it so much, and neither do my kids. Well, I took my mom's recipe for broccoli casserole and I kind of updated it. Mine uses caramelized onions instead of the French fried onions. Love these things that you can steam in the bag because that's one less thing that I have to clean up. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 4 minutes. And then I'm going to get started on our sauce. We're going to turn it to about medium-high. Got a stick of butter, everybody's favorite. What we're doing is making a roux, half a cup of flour. I'm eyeballing it because I've made this so many times that, you know, but if it's your first time, you can just use a measuring cup. And, you know, no sense using another measuring cup. It's all going in the same place. We're going to add about a half a cup of the chicken broth. Now, if you're a vegetarian, you can use vegetable broth. Sloshing around here. I'm going to switch to my whisk. Okay, that's getting good and bubbly. Now it's time to add our half a package of Philadelphia cream cheese. We hear that our broccoli's done. Good timing. You're going to mix this up. Broccoli's done here. Let's go ahead and get this in the pan, or in the bowl. Just going to cut that open. 1 cup of Kraft shredded, about 5 or 6 onions. These were kind of small, and as you can see, they're different. You know, some are thicker, some are thinner, but you know, it's going to cook down, and it's not really going to make a difference. So those are cut up and ready to go. We're going to start melting our 1½ sticks of butter. It's already melting because the pan is pretty hot already because we're using the same pan. I just wiped it out with a paper towel because that's one of the reasons I love non-stick. Medium-high. Put our onions in there. I like red onions, but I've done it with white onions or Vidalia onions, whatever kind of onion you want to do. And they're, you know, some of them are already separating, and that's okay. As they cook, they'll all come out, and it's just going to be really good. And I like slices. You could dice it up, but I really like sliced red onion caramelized that way because it's just, oh, it's so good. Now, my mom taught me this. She used to work at a diner years ago, and she used to make sandwiches that she used to say she could hold them, you know, on her hand, and she would just make those sandwiches at the diner. She used to make grilled onions, and she taught me one of the secrets to just, oh, the onions are so awesome. Just before they're done cooking, she added paprika, and it just gives these onions such a great taste, and they just pop. And people will go, what? Okay, we're going to check on our onions. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes. Oh man, if you could smell these onions, Paula, whew, I just want to dive into this skillet right now. They're not, you know, you can see how they're working, but they're not even close. They're just going to need at least another 15 or 20 minutes to render down and get nice and golden. You know, my mom taught me almost everything I know about cooking. And like this recipe, I have modified some things to my taste. And I know that, you know, if my mom had had a chance to try this adaptation of her recipe, she'd probably really, really love it. Okay, we're going to check on our onions again. Let me get our onion facial. Okay, see, they're looking a lot different. You're getting some browning. But you want to make sure you give them a good stir so that all different onions can get brown. Oh man, I would love to have this perfume. I don't know if my husband would love it, but I'll put in about a tablespoon in there now. It smells so good. Nice and bubbly. Close this up. Okay, now here come our onions. Now for me, it doesn't bother me that some of those onions are really dark. If it bothers you, just take them out. Me, I love them. Just like I love burnt ends, I love those really dark onions. Oh, look at that, bubbly, bubbly. Now, of course, we've got to add some more of our Velveeta cheese here. Just a little sprinkling. You still want to be able to see the onions. It's probably about a 1/4 cup of cheese there. And don't forget, this is hot. I just almost picked it up with my hand. I'm going to put that back in the oven for about... Okay, we're ready to dig into this broccoli casserole, and it smells amazing. I wanted to let you know that, this entry today is for a side dish, but if you want to make this a main dish, you can add leftover turkey or chicken or hams. And the broccoli, because, you can't have enough onions as far as I'm concerned. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I mean, this is really easy to do. It's a little more time intensive than using the French's onions, the French fried onions on top, but oh man, those caramelized onions mixed with that cream cheese and the melted cheese and the broccoli and the onions, it is so, so good. Please give this a try.